See, that's what it looks like when it's recording. That wasn't happening before. So I've got a son of So I just talked for about 10 minutes and there was absolutely no freaking footage. So that's awesome. So you know what it is? I need some caffeine. And this trip is sponsored by absolutely no one, and I don't understand why. Pepsi, come on, man.
I support
sexy.
the Pepsi too.
See?
Except I'm
You're sexy.
going with the kickstart.
We're like sexy action hero types, man. We're like, check it out. We're like Sam and Dean.
What the hell is that? That's an iPod jack. You were supposed to take care of her, not douche her up.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, Sammy. Yeah, please brood and mouth breathe. Breathe.
Blah.
Blah. So yeah, so anyway, so hey-o! Good evening, my beautiful nerd nation. Tsusasi here, and I'm trying to figure out this this mount because it's doing the thing that I don't want it to do. I think I'm in there. Yeah, so anyway, what's wide angle? You know, I have to get wide angle cameras because I'm a wide man. But anyway, so yeah, so we are on our way to
Midwest Gaming Classic.
We did that like at the same time. Jazz hands, it's in stereo. And I was just babbling about how we're excited about this. And the reason we're excited, well, for many reasons, but I mean, this is going to be cool, but I managed to get tickets to the Friday night, like, VIP or VIG or whatever they're calling it.
VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it.
Drinks on me.
Go ahead, be gone.
And it's something that I really wanted, and I kept worrying that it was going to sell out before I got around to it. And it did not, thank goodness, because this is going to give us access to some awesome indie game devs and to the show floor and everything with fewer people, and we get extra hours because the show proper, and I got to stop saying yeah. So the show proper is Saturday and Sunday. But see, I keep saying why do I keep saying I think it's because I'm tired and I need caffeine. Caffeine. So Wild Cherry Pepsi Max. When did this become a thing? Cory found it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm loving it. Honestly, because I love my Pepsi Max.
It has a cleaner taste than just the diet Wild Cherry Pepsi.
So it's really good. Anyway, so that's my caffeine. And I didn't say that word, that little tiny little guttural utterance. Going to the show. I was also talking about the fact that my focus is really going to be a lot more refined, indie game devs in particular. My experiences so far have been so awesome, and so just getting involved with their passion and learning about their process and getting to know them as people has really kind of made me want to focus on the indie game dev community. Yes, I'm still a Nintendo-centric vlogger, and I will be. Of
course.
But I'm going to be covering, other systems as well, and gaming in general, because I love it. Also going to focus on some classic gaming, with some great surprises coming up, including one that I'm going to have Cory look at, but not tell you what it is. He's not going to show you, because I'm going to tease your ass. And we're going to look at it later in the hotel when we hook it up. But, anyway, I digress. I may not go to E3 this year. Yes, I know. I said I was going to go to E3. You know what? Everybody goes to E3. And I've been to a couple. And I went back in the 90s when it was actually fun. I went to the two that were in Atlanta. And it was amazing. It was great fun. But you had access to people.
There's just
it
E2
was
back then, wasn't it?
was that?
Just
Yeah,
E2?
just no.
Just
no,
E2?
no,
E1?
stop.
No. Bad jokes.
Stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
There's gonna be a lot of bad jokes this trip.
There will be, and also gas.
Son of a bitch.
There'll be a lot of gas in the smellorama. But yeah, you know, back then I was able to meet people like Hideo Kojima. I met twice Shigeru Miyamoto. I met Bernie Stolar. I met Vic Ireland, who, if you don't know, it was the then head of Working Designs back in the day, because I love my JRPGs, and I'm a huge fan of Working Designs work on the TurboGrafx, Sega CD, and the Saturn. Even the PlayStation, although it wasn't really a Sony. I mean, I had a PlayStation, but I wasn't really a Sony guy per se. I was still a Sega guy, and even Nintendo, but mainly Sega at the time.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this.
But I digress again. But anyway, you had access to these. Now, the Gamer Pass that they offer, I don't want to say it's lame, but it's lame. And the mixed reviews I've gotten, standing in lines and not really getting to see or do much because you spent most of it's kind of like going to Six Flags, and waiting in line forever for your favorite ride. Everybody wants to look at a certain thing, so you only get like a minute after you've waited 2 hours. I don't know if that's me. The E3s I went to, there was none of that nonsense. I think the longest line I waited in back then was for the Star Fox tournament, which, by the way, I won my group. Thank you very much. Yep, and I got one of those gold Nintendo 64 controllers for my Trouble, and a little flight pin, Star Fox flight pin. But the reason that was such a big deal is, A, you were winning those controllers, and that's why there was a big line, but also, you sat in this cockpit of an R-Wing, and they raised you up and pointed you at this big screen, and with the rumble feature, my God, the whole thing shook when you got hit. So it was amazing. So I get why there was a line. But here, there's a line for everything. And the venue, every time I even see videos of it, it's packed. It's beyond packed. So I don't know if that's the best use of my time and money, especially money, because Gamer Pass is lamer pass. And the business pass is $1,000, man. And I think I could find better. Yeah, and I want to focus on, I'm going to Tokyo Game Show. If it kills me, I'm going there. I've already set aside money for that, and I want to make sure to pad that a little bit should things occur in life. But definitely going to Tokyo Game Show. Next year, my focus is going to be on some of the smaller events, or the ones that at least give you more access to developers and games. For instance, PAX East, PAX West. I'd love to go to GDC, but I'm getting mixed vibes on that too. I think I'd love to be on the train jam or game jam train or what. It was really cool. There's a train to GDC where all these awesome indie devs made games on the way and did art and just generally kicked ass and had a good time. I think I'd almost rather do that, just like at the end, be like, okay, peace. I'm not actually going to the conference, but this was great. That's what I'd love to do. So those are and then again next year, Tokyo Game Show again, I think. Or actually, instead of Tokyo Game Show, and you guys could tell me what you think about this in the comments, but I'm also thinking about Paris Game Week. Paris Games Week? Games Week, I think it is. And that just comes from, and you're going to see, eventually we'll get around to getting this footage up, but I spent some time in Paris, as some of you may know, and one of the things I discovered was Boulevard Voltaire. And it is basically just this street lined, well, not lined, but there are just tons, this insane concentration of game stores and classic game stores and anime shops and collectible shops and all around geekery and maid cafes and gaming cafes and sushi cafes, just like the entire geek culture surrounded around this one boulevard. So I want to go back. I only had 45 minutes to explore it. I interviewed 2 people, one of which is in French, which I still have to get translated so I could do subtitles, which is why it's taking me a while to post this stuff. But that's the sort of thing I want to do. And again, this is the first trip that Cory and I are taking of this kind.
Yep.
I'm hoping we get to do this again next year. some other stuff this year too. It all depends on what his availability is and stuff. He's a family man, and as am I, and we try to work all this fun stuff in. We have another friend, John, who we want to try to bring in on some of this goodness too, and also want to get the gang back together, get the band back together, and play some games and stream it. Just do some local couch multiplayer, and try some other things too. So those are some of the things that are coming up. But right now we're headed to Midwest Gaming Classic. Sunday. No, that's fine.
Not on the ball there.
Have some more caffeine. We're good. So it's gonna be a long ass little trip here. I need to get my phone out and start GPSing our way to the hotel. But we're just gonna have time to get unpacked, and then we're gonna head to the show itself because it starts at 6. It's not like if we're late they won't let us in, but I'd like to get as much time in as possible. I mean,
that's why we're going.
And it's a great opportunity too. So anyway, I'm gonna stop for now. No, I'm not gonna stop for now. Corey, that bag right there. Take that. Do not show the camera. Hold it down low.
All right.
This is what came today. And I'm so freaking excited. I'm going to show you when we get to the hotel. I might even live stream it. So you might look at this and say, so do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope he knows what it is because I am so freaking psyched right now because this is going to change some things for my channel. This is moving forward and moving on and onwards and upwards. So yeah, isn't that freaking awesome though?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't, that was like, I had to do it. I had to pull the trigger on it because it was something I really felt passionate about. Because there's also a lot of indie game devs in that community as well.
Oh yeah.
So I want to cover those games as well as some of the JRPGs and that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about it later. But for now, I got to drive. Peace!